And welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 6 Expert, where in between episodes I've been whipping up some random Mekanism bits and pieces just for finishing quests. We needed this gas burning generator so that we could carry on and grab one of these quests. I think it was not this one. One of them. One of them needed the gas burning generator, I think. So we're carrying on and doing that, and we might even end up using the gas burning generator for something in the future. We've also got an energy cube, a heat generator, and a wind turbine. 240 hour if it took. Which is okay. I think the higher you put it up, the more power it generates, although sometimes that does get nerfed. I don't think I'll be using them. There's still 240. Yeah. Not really planning on using it, but I guess we can just set it out the front of the factory and it's an expensive decoration. So what I'm currently working on is getting us the enrichment chamber. That's going to start bringing us down these quests, which eventually leads us to the gas burning generator, which apparently does not have a dependent, but it does give us a quantum entangloper. Those are pretty handy. That's wireless transfer of stuff, right? Could be quite good. Was advanced power generation, which requires the gas burning generator. That's right, and that leads us down into heading towards this nuclear stuff. Now, we could, of course, just ignore filling in the quests and just kind of click on them and work out where we are, but I mean, I like filling in the boxes. So yeah, we're working towards the nuclear reactor, the fission reactor. I think you kind of have to do that before you can do the fusion. I think the fusion reactor is still a thing. And I can't see it in these quests, but I'm pretty sure it is. Also, in between episodes, I did chuck in some more storage. It's actually getting kind of dark down here now that we don't have the roof open. I think a bit of light was coming through the slabs. There we go. Lighting the place up a bit. But yeah, currently processing... Oh, it finished. It finished. Well, no, it didn't. Why don't I have all of these things? One of my recipes is not producing what it says it's producing, and I think it's this. No, they should give us 16. Yeah, something's going on in one of my recipes. It keeps on thinking it hasn't finished when it really has. I haven't quite tracked down exactly what it is. Actually, I think it's one of these, potentially. I don't know. I'll let that craft, and yeah, probably just going to keep whipping up some of these machines. Yeah, doing a bit in between episodes. And continuing to progress, we now have a Electrolytic Separator. I have a feeling we're going to want a couple of those from memory. And then we just need a crusher. Iron mechanical components. I really need to teach them. But we're getting some decent quest rewards. Now, hang on a minute. This is used for making like these regular jetpacks. I'm probably going to want to make this. Now, I'm sure this is cool. Oh. Okay, maybe I don't want to make the other jetpack. I mean, especially with the elytra, that's pretty neat. What if we take our elytra off? I mean, it's pretty cool. Like, hovering would be... Oh, nice. How do I change it to hover? Yeah, okay, I'm not sure. But it is really neat. That's really neat. And then we have the crusher. Nice. We'll plonk that in the pile. Mechanism, quest reward, something good, something good. Oranges. And an advanced chemical tank, maybe a fluid tank. We also are probably at the point where we could make a digital miner, but I don't really need it right now. I guess getting things like cobalt would be quite nice, having one of these, so we might look at doing it. I'm pretty sure I've crafted everything that's used in this, maybe not the robot. But again, that's not too bad. I think we actually could pull off the... As far as I can see, from what I've seen, I've looked through some of the recipes, I think we could pull off the digital miner. And actually, yeah, no, it would be handy occasionally to have that. But carrying on, the next thing we want is the pressurized reaction chamber. And that's getting us down into HDPE, which I know was useful for some stuff. So we might want to set up some sort of production for that, I think. Pressurized reaction chamber, this actually doesn't look too bad. But hey, a pressurized reaction chamber. Into the pile. Into the pile of machines. And as a reward, an elite tier installer. That's actually really good. Although, we need HDPE, so yeah, that is handy. We can't actually make these yet. I don't know what I want to use it on, but I will probably use it if I don't forget that it's just sitting in the system. I've also finished... Oh, the tier installer. Speed upgrades. I know exactly what machines these are going on. I don't really want to put them all into that guy. Like, you're pretty slow. And you're pretty slow. That'll help those. I think we should be okay for power. So then I just need to pick up that gas burning generator that is somewhere. Right there. That finishes that quest. We get the quantum entangleopers, which... that is neat. That is definitely some wireless, I think gas or... looks like we can transfer heat or power. I thought gas or fluid too. Yeah, fluids, gases, or infusion stuff. Potentially very, very handy, and something we definitely cannot craft at the moment because we can't get atomic alloy. Yeah. So that needs plutonium, which has to come from nuclear waste. So yeah, that's actually really, really handy. Neat. So HDP we're probably going to be making, but now we can come along to our advanced power generation. We'll tick the box. We'll check the radiation. There's 0.99999. Now, I wonder. No, this guy doesn't produce any radiation. But that Geiger counter is going to be handy. I might even end up building this reactor not near the base, because I am eventually going to blow it up. Now this could be handy, coming down to the lithium production and crafting all of this. So that needs HDPE. Then we could get some really good power storage. Not that I super need it right now, but it is cool to have. I think we're going to want thermal evaporation plants. I think we're going to be wanting that. Fission reactor casings. Do we start building these casings? I mean, they're not bad. Like the casings themselves. I mean, a few of these circuits. Interesting. So this is giving you the bits for making like a smallish reactor. That's probably what we want. So just started looking at all of these quests for the different inputs. Now these are all just checkboxes, which is going to be handy for keeping track of where we're up to. But they're not like quests where we have to actually make a thing. Like we can say, yes, we have sulfur. I guess a chemical oxidizer we don't have. And oh goodness, that's going to be okay. That's going to be some crafting immediately. Okay, cool. So I'm a little bit unsure of where do we start going? Do we start assembling the reactor and then we realize we don't have the fuel? Do we make the fuel first? I'm really not sure. I guess we make the fuel first. There's no point in having the reactor if we don't have the fuel to run it. But then there's no point in having the fuel if we don't have a reactor. Well, I guess, yeah, it doesn't particularly matter. But I guess a chemical oxidizer is going to be the go. I think that's what we're going to work on first. That's going to require a whole bunch of things. Yes. Yeah. Now, I haven't made this tier of power cell. Yikes! Okay. Alright. Maybe we're not making this fuel yet. Like we could make a couple of these. But we're going to need wither stars. Which means we kind of do want a mob crusher. I think we can make one of these now. And then we can set up the mob crusher and then like a wither builder for getting wither skulls. A supreme machine frame. Yeah, I think we're making all this stuff, so I don't think that's too bad. What can we make with this? Advanced. Oh, it's one of those. A chemical washer. That's for like war quadrupling or something. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a black hole tank. Wait, we've already made this. Oh, has that recipe changed? That recipe's changed. I never made one of these. Ouch. Yeah, we made one of these a while back. And it certainly wasn't that expensive. Okay, so just been doing some bits and pieces, doing a bit of crafting, made a bunch of this smoldering lapis lazuli compound because we're gonna make some more of these. I've got a whole bunch of glycerol in the system. I must have bulk crafted a bit ages ago when I had that all set up. So we can get some more speed upgrades. I've got a couple in some of these machines. Like this guy's actually pretty quick now. I've still got a couple of recipes that are giving me trouble. I think it's like these two. Yeah. Causing issues. Yeah, we've got some speed upgrades in here, and yeah, the 6 in here, which makes this go quite nice. But I did see mentioned in the comments that the Stasis Chamber actually doesn't use as much power as I thought it did. Its usage is 1.5 million FE, but that's not per tick. That's like every 2 seconds, and a tick is significantly less than a second. I can't remember. I think it's like 20 ticks in a second or something. So I think we actually could run this. Why are you not accepting... Oh, you are. Well, generating 103. Why are you generating less? I suspect what's happening... Yeah, it is slowly filling the power back up. So there's just a huge buffer that got drained, which is why this guy's down. Wait, can we do this? We can totally do that. It might look nicer having this here. So that means we can have the Stasis Chamber. And we could stop that wither making so much... it actually doesn't make much noise. But stop him having that boss bar there, because it is very annoying. So I'm going to grab this. Whoa! I don't know, I just get hit by the Stasis Chamber. Oh! I got stasised. Interesting. So we might chuck this underneath the wither. Because I did run power all the way out here. Now, I don't think it actually retains its energy. But I'd really, really like to get rid of that boss bar. And we've got power. So, I'm hoping... I don't think he could escape. He's escaping. There we go. There we go. Oh, that was close. So hopefully... It's running. And we got rid of the boss bar. We're slowly building up power. Nice. But something interesting has happened over here. So, for one, we've been getting some hearts of diamond, which is nice. A few more would be good. But we have everlasting beef, which is not consumed when eaten. So, it has a cooldown. Interesting. And you can cook it. And if you cook it, you get eternal steak. And you can't turn that into like an eternal meal. But that is neat. I did not know that this was a thing that existed. Eternal steak. Huh. That is cool. I mean, if we didn't have the nutrition mod, that would be perfect, but I'm always trying to keep these up, but I just haven't. I've done absolutely no food auto-crafting. I'm still eating that food from that original Acacia Mansion back in one of the first episodes. And a wither builder. And it wasn't a quest, probably because I haven't been filling them in. I would have thought the wither builder was a quest, but apparently it's not. Okay. So we've got a thing. Hopefully, yep, that's working. It only keeps one in there. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, they don't stack. Cool. Now, this would run all the time. So I've hooked up. Now this is probably a little bit lazy. I probably didn't need to use a redstone link to travel that far, but we did. So, because we don't want this to happen all the time, push a button. That should run. Oh, I didn't even see it happen. And then we have a wither. Maybe I want a lever instead of a switch. And then... How did you do that? How did you do that? Okay, I need a thicker roof. Okay, this time double thick glass. This should build. Instantly appears. That's neat. Fortunately, still can't instantly attack him. Right. That's better. That's better. Except I can't reach the wither star. And then we just push the button again. Out comes another wither. It's okay. I wonder if we can just, like, do we just get multiple? Just get a whole bunch of these? Oh, no. No. Not so much. Not so much. Now, did we just run out? Maybe we ran out of wither skulls. Nope, okay, we can't put multiple in the same spot. All good. Yeah, this is going to make it a little bit easier to farm the wither. I wonder if I can stand like here and avoid getting hit. It's not bad. That's not bad. That's okay. And that's going to be used, of course, for making nitro crystals, which will be useful. Let's leave it there for now. Was going to get the mob crusher built as well, but there's a bit of crafting in that. And we crafted this whole pile of mechanism machines that we'll use in a future episode. Nuclear power incoming. Anyway, it's been ClassicDuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.